This week, I'm excited to try something a little bit different with this series. I'm figuring out how to add a little bit of structure to these videos because I am tired of just rambling all the time, and to the process of making them, which includes figuring out a routine that they kind of fit into, which is my weekly check-in with my planner, and of course, the necessary stickers, because I like to have stickers in my planner. Anyways, last week I cut a 20-minute video down to 3. I don't need to talk for 20 minutes if it's going to be a 3-minute video. If this is the first time we're hanging out, my name is Claire Miller, and this is my digital journal where every Sunday I check in and let you know where I'm at with monetizing my YouTube channel. Starting with reviewing this past week. My goal last week and this week was 250 subscribers. I'm 5 away, but this time, for this next coming week, I have a plan. We'll see how it goes, but I'm really hopeful. I told myself I wasn't going to ramble, but I didn't include this, and I think it's important, and I think it goes well with this week, is if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, do you use the top or do you use the Studio app on your phone? I'm curious because I bet it's on the desktop app. I just didn't find it as easily as I see it on the phone, so I go to the phone for this. But have you seen the weekly review or weekly, I believe they call it, recap, where it walks you through how your last week went, tells you how many posts you did, what went well, how many comments you got, how many likes. It's really cool. I actually really enjoy it. I bring that up because since I did just look at mine this morning, I decided to add some of those recap numbers to this little review. One of the things I wanted to share was something that I thought was really exciting was the fact that I got 17 comments on the videos that I posted, which I posted 1 long form and 2 shorts. And I just think that engagement is really fun, and they've been very genuine comments, and I've really enjoyed interacting that way with other YouTubers and viewers. They go over a lot of other numbers in that. I suggest checking it out if you haven't yet, but that was just one that I was excited about. Now time for the weekly check-in with my numbers. This past week, I posted those 2 shorts and 1 content clarity video, which resulted in 22 new subscribers, meaning we are now at 245, 5 away from that goal. But again, I have a plan. I think that's still great growth, and really it's about keeping up with it. This is absolutely a marathon and not a sprint. For watch hours, we're at a total of 55 now, slowly but surely, and we are getting there. And the public shorts views have decided to jump back up to 21,000. I do want to mention, I know I report on both of those numbers, the watch hours and the public shorts views. However, I just want to throw it back out there. You only need 1 of those to monetize. I watch both because I find it really interesting. My goal is more aimed towards the total watch time rather than the public shorts views, which is why I'm focusing on that long form content. But like I said last week, I find it fascinating to see how the numbers change based on what you post. And also, like I said last week, I am absolutely going to challenge myself to do a 30 days of shorts to see how much that changes that number in that period of time. Not till the fall, though, but it's going to happen. I'm trying something a little bit different with this series. This week, I'm keeping it short on the numbers and updates because what I'd really like to do is start a conversation. The comments of the previous videos in this series have been filled with others that are also on this journey. What I'd love to know from my fellow creators, what is it that you're struggling with and need help with on this journey of becoming a content creator? For example, one of my biggest struggles is making videos, which is kind of funny. More so, though, the amount of time I'm taking to make my videos. And because of that, I'm not getting quite as much done as I want to be getting done in the time that I am planning to do it. It's a fine balance of prioritization and sometimes procrastination, because we all know that hits us randomly. While I'm working through it, I'm figuring out a few tips that have really helped me get through that. And there have been other struggles I've overcome as well. There have been some I haven't, and that's what I think the comments should be for. What are we all struggling with? And if you've overcome them, leave some tips below to help each other along this journey. I've really loved using this series to connect with others who are pursuing this, and it wouldn't happen if you weren't watching. So thank you for spending some of your time with me today. Today, I want to end with a quote because this quote has meant a lot to me this year, and I recently related it to content creation in a way that has been really helpful. You're not starting over, you're starting from experience. There are many reasons why I love this quote. But for this video, the most important one is how it's related to content creation for me recently, which is video creation. I struggle. I went to school and learned how to create videos from planning all the way to post-production. I'm formally trained in video creation. In fact, my college 10-year anniversary is coming up this Thursday of all days, the day I post my content clarity series. So I'm doing something a little bit special for it. Even after 10 years, every video I make challenges me with something new. That started to make me really feel defeated. I'll go with you. Can you give me literally 5 minutes? Go on the back porch for a second. Sisters. Anyways, first that started to make me feel really defeated because I was holding my standards here, and my perspective was that if I was going to make mistakes in every single video, my videos were going to be about here. Why keep trying? What's the point? When will I put out a video that's to that standard? That perspective was draining because one thing I wasn't taking into consideration was my education was working a little bit against me. Side tangent, because I know what extremely professional videos look like, and that is a ridiculous task to accomplish on a weekly basis by yourself. Feeling defeated was draining me from my creative process and being able to continue to create content. I really started to drag my feet with every single step on video creation, and it just took all the joy out of it. Then I came across this quote again, and it hit me a little bit differently because of what was on my mind with video creation. And I realized that every video is a chance to start over. Every start of a new video is only happening because I already finished and accomplished the one before it, which has now made me more experienced and ready for this next video. You know what? It doesn't take out all the frustration that comes with video creation, but man, does it help push through each of those little times where I'm learning something new. It's a much more motivating perspective. Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget to share what you're struggling with or some tips you have for some other people's struggles. Or your favorite quote. Anything. I don't know. How's your day going? I'm excited to see the conversation in the comments, and I will check in with you next week. And now we're going to go to the dog park.